Greetings, dear ones. Happy Equinox. This is the first day of fall as we move into that favorite time of year of mine, I have to admit. They're all beautiful, and I feel so blessed to be on the East Coast where there are those beautiful separated uh, um, four seasons that you can really identify and have all of the different qualities that each of them are traditionally, of course, known for. I've lived in so many places where they aren't so demarcated, or in Latin America, there's just really two seasons, the rainy season and the dry season. So this is always a treat for me to be able to see that switch up from almost one day to the next. It seems like somebody throws a switch and we're in fall. I started to see the first leaves fall on September 1st. And then, of course, we had this wonderful lead into today with the cooler temperatures. So welcome, one and all. We're very blessed, as I said, or I feel very blessed on the East Coast. We have magnificent weather, and we've had a lot of rain this year, which has allowed everything to be even more lush than usual. And, no yellow spots on the lawns for many people that normally we would have. And so, with that huge amount of rain that's allowed us to have this luxury of greening, we're going to tap into some of that so that we can invite the rain and the waters to rain down upon or pour into Oregon and over the fires that are still devastating so many acres, so many pieces of property, so many animals. So we also have Hurricane Beto, or now it's Tropical Storm, but Beto is still heading for the Houston area. It's been really spinning in the Gulf for a couple days, as a matter of fact. So we have this preponderance of rain in one spot and a lack of rain in another. So we're going to be sitting deeply in both, along with some other energetics and beautiful beings, earth beings. Both beings that hold the wisdom of the changes in the season and the aspects of earth, as well as aspects of the four elements. So please take a moment to just kind of find your sits bones, and you can wriggle around a little bit to find them. If you put a hand down, they're right in the very center of each cheek of your buttocks. It feels like kind of like a pointy or maybe a sharp bone, even if you have a decent amount of tissue. And you might want to just grab a little bit of tissue and pull it away from the center of your buttocks so you can feel them and settle down on them. That will allow you to have a good grounding, a good base upon which your skeletal system can do what it's supposed to do. And also, I invite you to bring your shoulder blades down and together. And that usually tends to bring your chest out and up. So just try to just squeeze them a little bit initially to feel where they are. We have all a tendency to sit like this, sit forward or sit curled. So just bringing those shoulder blades down and a little bit together, again, allows your upper body to settle down onto that base we just created so that you don't have to worry about your body. It'll do what it's supposed to do. And if you feel to find your breath and just notice how it is moving, No right way, no wrong way. Just simply notice how it's moving through your body at this point in time. Generally, I like to ask people to find their feet initially by having your feet on the floor, and then at some point, if you feel the need to fold them and sit cross-legged, that's fine. But let your body have an opportunity to just fall into its ideal sitting up position. And it's always very helpful, I find. I invite people to say to themselves, or if you're in a space where you can say it out loud, more powerful still, to say, I am asking and I am allowing my body. I am asking and I am allowing my energy field. I am asking and I am allowing my wider self. I am asking and I am allowing my guides and teachers and masters. I am asking and I am allowing all parts of me and all times of me to join me here and now, assisting me, guiding me, aiding me, leading me down and in to me. For dear ones, therein lies all the answers. Therein lies all the information. Therein lies all the connections to the various aspects of you. If you align with the knowing that you have existed on this planet or elsewhere in a previous life or previous existence, sometimes referred to as the Akashic records or files and folders from your knowledge base. And for this particular meditation, I'm going to invite in the 4 directions and the 3, making a total of 7. I'm going to invite the direction of the east with Brother Eagle, holding the quality of illumination. The direction of the west with Brother Bear, holding the ability for introspection, to go inside and search for the answers, to be still. I call upon the direction of the south with Sister Porcupine and Sister Otter, reminding us of wide-eyed wonder and playfulness and innocence. I call in and call upon the direction of the north, the Lady White Buffalo, bringing us prayer, prayerfulness, patience, and wisdom. Call in and call upon the direction of below, the beings that live inside the earth, bringing us knowledge from time immemorial, how to stay in balance and in communion with the earth. And I call in and call upon the direction of above, our star family, our planetary family, and all the different bodies, constellations, nebulae that are here guiding us and showing us as well. And I call in and call upon the direction of within, for as I mentioned earlier, that is the only knowing that you need ever turn to. For it is direct access to the divine in all its forms, and the divine in you. I acknowledge and call upon the four elements: the earth, through which we are physically aligned, that holds our physical experience, our bodies. That continues to give and serve and offer without demand, gifting us this life, gifting us the ability to move and experience through this physical form. I acknowledge and call upon the element of air, reflecting our mental body. So swift our thoughts, and so powerful, as can be the wind. I call in and acknowledge the sacred fire. Despite its apparent damage and endangerment, it represents our spiritual beings, and as such, a purifying force and a constructive force and a warming force. I acknowledge and call in and call upon the element of water. It represents our emotional bodies, And much like this tropical storm's movement, our emotions which have been tossed and turned and flow up and down and in and out through all that has occurred throughout this year and even more recently. And I acknowledge and call in and call upon the standing people, the trees, so many who have offered their lives in this burning, shifting and changing the climate as it is and as it will continue to do so in ways that we have no knowledge of, but are certainly aligned with a divine plan. And again, so much distress and heartache and difficulties faced by those on the West Coast in regard to the fires and in the Gulf with these powerful storms and hurricanes, water that has fallen in astonishing amounts. Again, purifying or something else. There is a divine plan, and we are part of it. Moreover, we have an important and vital role to play in that plan, each one of us. No tree, no stone, no fish, no cloud is superfluous in that plan, and neither is any one individual. Whether they are here on this planet for 2 minutes or 100 years, each matter, each are significant. No less so all our relations, plant, animal, insect, bird, fish, reptile, bush, flower, cloud, lightning. Beautifully designed to function interdependently, interrelatedly, in an amazing synchronous dance. It is mankind who has stepped out of that dance in many ways. The elders, the wisdom keepers, the ancient ones, the indigenous around the world, remind us, have held that knowledge, kept that wisdom, for the time when we are able to more responsibly, more purposefully return those ways of respect, acknowledgement, honor, valuing, enjoying, communicating with, cooperating with, collaborating with, and communing with. With so much help beyond this physical plane available to us. Attempting to reach us throughout the day and night, by way of so many sources and resources. But we must be open to and listen for those clues. For that is a world of symbolic language. From that space, you can hear the trees, feel what is being said by the rocks and the clouds and the animals. And the more you are sitting deeply within who you are, the more facility you have in picking up on all of those little bites of information throughout your day and understanding, receiving the help that is there. The butterflies are speaking loudly this week of transformation, of a time that appears to be almost lifeless, but that within the cocoon so much is occurring. Just as on this planet we see the outer but are unaware of the amazing changes taking place just below the surface. This is a time of year when the monarchs make their amazing and almost unbelievable journey, thousands of miles. And yet they are endangered because their food source along the way, food sources, have been eliminated. We consider them weeds and cut them out of our yards. Everything has a purpose and a place. It is only we as humans that think we know and can do and use and take without thought, without feeling, without sacredness. But we are remembering this time that we have had to go within and that continues to cause us to be inside our homes with our families and our land. Even if you're living in an apartment, there is land under you, within your sight. And as we move into this fall season, reminded of the necessity of deathing, apparent loss of life, animals burrowing deep, preparing for the winter. The fall colors in many areas are beautiful, and yet they are in that deathing process. What is it that you would like to offer up to this season? For it to no longer perhaps be part of your thought process or your emotional response. this day, this time of year is that opportunity. I invite you to write on a piece of paper that which you are offering to the sacred fire within your life, within your body, within your being, that you would like to burn away in the sacred fire. And that smoke rising up as a prayer for your life without that way, without those thoughts, without those detrimental emotional reactions, without that physical challenge. Without any disconnect to the divine, however you see it, whatever you call it, however you practice or connect with. Let fall away, let burn away that which impedes in any way, shape, or form that connection to the divine of you, to the divine in all things, to the divine. And offering to the sacred waters that which you would invite to be bathed in, to rain down upon you. Be it more blissful sleep, be it more ease in and through the work that you do, be it more facility in interrelating with those you love. And allow the waters to wash over you, to rain down upon you that which you ask for this special day, this equinox, this acknowledgement and recognition and gratitude and appreciation and love for those aspects of Earth that you need not work at, that they happen. And continue to occur no matter what we do or do not do. Allow yourself to deepen into the relationship between you and among you, all the different aspects of you, between and among your relationships with others, between and among your relations, which are all aspects of Earth. Land, seas, snow, sand, lightning, thunder, and between and among you and your sense of the divine. Anchoring all deep within you, through you. And again, acknowledging the sacred fires and acknowledging the sacred waters. We pray for and we surrender to the divine wisdom, the divine plan. And should it be part of that plan that rain comes to Oregon, alleviating the results of those fires, we are grateful. And if it be part of that plan that the rains from Tropical Storm Beto not overwhelm or cause great harm. We ask this from our deepest place of knowing. And our deepest connection to all that is. gratitude. We allow ourselves to feel and be more present in this particular reality at this particular point in time. And really allowing your body to organically and gently feel its solidity, experience the weight on the chair, or the couch, or the floor. And when and as you are ready, have some water. Callie has joined us and is now finding his exact right spot. Callie is actually named California. Thank you for your presence, Callie. I thank you all, whether you're listening currently or in future. Please join me each day. I will be continuing these meditations. I'm trying to do them at different times for people to jump on when they can. Tomorrow should be between 1:30 and 2, so I'll try to post the exact time I'll be starting. Until then, be well. Much honor, much respect, much love to you. Goodbye.